We are at Supermicro, and it is a global company that is really different than most Silicon Valley companies. We're going to find out exactly why, and also how they are a huge part of our everyday lives. We're in one of 10 testing labs that they have here on the campus of Supermicro. And Charles, how long have you guys been around?
We are 17 years old company.
Did it start with just you, or how many employees?
We start from 3 people indeed.
And now how big are you?
About 1,200 employees worldwide.
That's amazing. So what are you known for?
We are a server storage company.
And what is a server exactly? It can take different forms, but in general, it's a dedicated computer that links other computers, systems, or electronic devices together. Just about every computer company in the world relies on servers to provide services like email, video, data, and other important functions.
And our product basically was known for application optimized. And for different applications, we have a specifically optimized product for them.
And Supermicro Computer is leading the way in energy-efficient systems, creating ultra-fast, high-performance machines that use between 10 and 20% less electricity than competing brands. Not only does this translate into significantly lower operating costs for clients, it also helps the environment. As CEO and the leader of the company, why was it important for you to go green?
It's the number one, save money for customer, so customer happy. Like to use your product. And number 2, make our employee indeed feel good every day. And we not just making money, but we also contribute to make our only earth greener.
Supermicro's green efforts equates to about 6 billion trees saved worldwide for planet Earth. This segment, we're going behind the scenes, Silicon Valley style, once again with Supermicro CEO Charles Liang. So Charles, we're in the testing room here. What are all these people testing?
Yeah, this is one of our system testing room. It's to make sure when customer receive the server, it's perfect in hardware and software without any problem for customers' application.
Earlier we were talking about green and how you're a green company, and it's kind of hard to visualize and conceptualize that. Can you show me the green, how that green works?
Oh yes, some of our server configuration really consume very minimal power, like the case here.
Right.
And this system is one of our low power system configuration.
This server right here?
Yes. The whole system running at 100% performance only consume about 31 watt. 31 watt is much less than a regular light bulb.
So we have this regular light bulb just on its own kicking out 41 watts.
Yeah, 41
But because
watts.
of your server,
Yes.
31 watts.
31 watt.
That's pretty awesome.
Optimized for power consumption.
Nice. Now,
power.
can I take this home with me so I can save some?
Yes.
Now, I understand you have a server room where you actually make the servers here on campus.
Yes.
Can you show me that?
Sure. Let's go. I will show you our...
Take me to your server room. Take me to your server room. It's alive!
Yes.
No, seriously, what are these guys doing here, Charles?
Okay, our people is loading the complete rack system to the rack. And then after they fulfill the whole rack, we move to a burning room. And we will burn there for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Make sure the whole rack running perfectly. And after that, we ship it to data center around the world.
Nice. All right, so we got one more stop on the show and tell tour, right?
Yes, that's
production room. So Charles, here in the production room, what makes this one here different?
Okay, this is the architecture we so-called twin architecture. This is the architecture we invented 3 years ago. The way is we double the density. That's why we call twin. 2 systems in 1 box. Right? So the advantage is number 1, kind of make the system lower in cost. And then, because of sharing resource, that's why the system have a higher performance with minimal power. So the architecture are able to save power up to 5 to 10%.
Wow.
People say, hey, only 5 to 10%, but it is net saving.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So those high efficiency servers that we were looking at, 20% less power. That's awesome. Coming up next segment, we're going to have Supermicro client perspective. This time around, we're going to take a look at some of the customers who are benefiting from Supermicro's innovations. One of those customers is Lawrence Livermore National Lab. Mark Seeger works for the lab. And Mark, your exact title is?
Chief Systems Architect for the Livermore Computing Center.
Exactly what goes on here?
Nuclear fusion. We do that for the National Nuclear Security Administration Stockpile Stewardship Program. Mm-hmm. We're, along with Los Alamos and Sandia, are stewards of the nation's national nuclear stockpile. Mm-hmm. So companies like Supermicro come to us because we're kind of leaders in that area. We go to them because they have to stretch to kind of meet our goals, and it's not always easy to stretch. We're in the business of predictive simulation, where we can actually develop computer models that accurately predict very complex physical systems like a nuclear weapon, or like the implosion of a pellet in NIF, the crash of a car, the design of a jet engine, and those kinds of things.
My head's spinning. Mark, thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you.
More Supermicro action can be found on this campus of Stanford University. Michael Linderman is with the Electrical Engineering Department. You're part of that scene. First of all, Michael, where are we here? This looks really cool.
Yeah, this is a great building. We're in the Clinical Sciences Research Building at Stanford, and this houses a lot of the translational research, cancer, and those types of labs. So we're going to head in and show you our lab, and particularly the piece of equipment called the SciTop that is the core of our work and is going to be the future of immunology in a big way.
Take me to your SciTop.
All right, let's go,
man. And this is it, the SciTop. And Michael, what does this do again?
This is basically a protein microscope. This allows us to look with incredible detail at what's happening inside the cells of your immune system. We have to use a lot of computing power, and so we have, in another building, racks of Supermicro computers that power that for us.
So this is pretty much the cutting edge of medical research in the United States of America today.
This is very much the cutting edge in this kind of work, and this is an exciting piece of equipment that is really changing things.
Supermicro is expanding at an amazing rate, and they are looking to hire some local talent. So if you're interested, check out their website, Supermicro.